This is Late Night Health. This is the radio show that cares about the most important part of your life, your health. During the next hour, the insane Daryl Wayne and I are going to take a look at a topic that really reaches out and touches each one of us. Because throughout the country, throughout the world, maybe throughout the universe, all the solar systems, from time to time we need prescription drugs. And the cost of these drugs has skyrocketed. I mean, there can be drugs that can cost thousands of dollars a month. And you need to have them or you die. Our guest is Dr. Rick Sagall. It's been a number of years since he's been on the show. I'm not even going to call. He's a good personal friend. And when we talk, it's like yesterday. 10 minutes has gone by and we just pick up. Rich, welcome back to Late Night Health. It's been far too long.
Well, it's great to be back and talking to you, Mark.
You are the founder of NeedyMeds, and NeedyMeds is a nonprofit that helps people who need prescriptions find the least expensive way to get those prescriptions. Would that be an accurate overview of NeedyMeds?
That's just perfect. We help people find assistance with health care and medication costs.
Health care as well?
Yes, we have a list of over 18,000 free low-cost sliding scale clinics on our website.
And that is, of course, NeedyMeds.org?
Org. That's correct, NeedyMeds.org.
When you go to the website, you will see that you can get, for free, a discount prescription card. Now, there are a number of these out there. And we're going to find out how they work, why they work, what they do, and also talk about insurance. But I guess you had a big hit a couple weeks ago that as of March 1st, Costco is no longer going to accept any of the drug discount cards. That's huge, isn't it? Have they given a reason why they're doing that?
No, they haven't. We just got notification they're not going to accept any of the drug discount cards at all. So people they still may offer a very good price, so I wouldn't write them off. But you do want to check around and see with a card whether you get a better price.
Got it. How does a discount prescription card work?
Sure. It's very easy. You get a card and you use it like you would an insurance card, but you cannot combine it with insurance. So it's either a discount card or your private insurance, or if you have Medicare or Medicaid. You can't combine them together. The discount card will not lower a copay that you have to make. You take the card to the pharmacy, give it to the pharmacist or the pharmacy tech, and ask them to check the price for you. And they can run it through their computer and see how much it will cost with the card. The savings varies with the cards, anywhere up to 80% off the cash price prescription medications.
Which is phenomenal. That's terrific.
It is phenomenal. And it just shows how much profit margin there is on some of these drugs.
Which is unconscionable to me. We talked the other day, and I was saying that when insurance companies have an insurance program, in my way of thinking, it says insurance. You're paying whatever it is a month. If you're on Medicare and you're paying for a Part D supplement, they give you a formulary of drugs they will and will not cover. A listing of those drugs. But I just find it not friendly when the insurance company can say, well, you can have this drug, but you can't eat this one. Or if a doctor prescribes a name brand and doesn't want you to take a generic for whatever reason, and insurance says, well, we're not going to pay for that. That's where a drug discount card such as NeedyMeds could come into play, correct?
That's correct. The insurance company isn't saying you can't have the medicine. They're saying they're not going to pay for it. But that's where the drug card can help quite a bit, definitely.
I think I told you this story a couple of days ago, and that is that I was responsible for taking care of my mom, and I went to the pharmacy that she always went to, and I can't remember. I think the drug was for Lipitor, and she had been paying about $10 a month, maybe $15, and it went up to over $100, $150 a month, and I was furious. And there was no alternative. I had to go and get another prescription for her, and we got a generic for cholesterol lowering, and that actually worked better. The doctor hadn't thought about switching her until I said, that's just too much money to pay. So it worked out for my mom. But again, I have a big mouth and I follow up. A lot of people don't. They would just say, oh, okay, and pay it. If they could, or if they couldn't, they wouldn't take the drug, which again is where NeedyMeds discount card comes into play.
Precisely. And it does pay to shop around at different pharmacies. I've seen remarkably different prices for the same drug at different pharmacies, hundreds of dollars difference.
I know that Daryl had an instance. You want to tell that story?
Well, I had a drug prescription. I went to the, I think I was covered by Kaiser for about 15 minutes. And I think I went to try to get the prescription filled at Kaiser. They said it was $3,600 for a 1 month supply. So I went to CVS and they wanted $1,600. And then I went to Walmart and turned out that I got it for like $35.
Whoa.
Yep.
That's amazing. So shop around is a good thing. Do the discount cards differ in pricing?
They do. They do differ in pricing. It's a very complex situation that when you have an hour sometime I'll explain to you, but the bottom line is they do differ in pricing. The pricing may change from month to month, from pharmacy to pharmacy, so you have to always be alert and checking around.
My pharmacist told me recently that drug prices is like Russian roulette, playing slots in Vegas, or the stock market. He said they fluctuate at times, even daily. Do you find that to be true?
They do. It depends. Oh, definitely. Definitely they do change all the time. And that's why I say the best bargain this month may not be the best bargain next month.
And so you just switch it off. Who are these drug cards for? Are they for everybody? Or particularly needy people?
Well, the drug cards are for anybody. There's no eligibility requirements of ours. There's no registration, no sign-up. Just go to NeedyMeds.org. You can download a paper one. You can order a free plastic one. There's also a smartphone app.
Wow. How times have changed over the last couple of years. Our guest is Dr. Rich Sagall. We're going to continue with Rich in just a couple of moments. Be sure to go to NeedyMeds.org. That's NeedyMeds.org. And while you're on the web, go and visit Daryl and me at LateNightHealth.com. That's LateNightHealth.com. Rich and Daryl and I return as Late Night Health moves forward. Recently, I met Jacqueline from Bright here in Los Angeles. She gave me a hearing exam and then showed me how to hear again with the new Signia Pure Series hearing aids, and she can give you your life back too. I hear birds chirping, birds cooing, and even my wife. They easily connect to my smartphone. The Signia hearing aids are amazing, and with the charge and go, I don't have to fiddle with batteries and hear all day long. Not hearing is frustrating for you and your family. I know you don't have a problem, but trust me, call Bright Here now for a free hearing exam, a $125 value, yours free, just for making an appointment now. There are offices throughout the Los Angeles area. Call Bright Here now at 323-424-7100. That's 323-424-7100 for a free hearing exam. There's no obligation. Call now, 323-424-7100, or visit them on the web at brighthere.com. Late Night Health is proud of our partnership with the EBC, the Evolutionary Business Council. Check them out at ebcouncil.com.
You're listening to Late Night Health with Mark Alyn. The show continues in a moment. If you're listening to Late Night Health right now, you're part of the growing target of baby boomers we're serving. Hi, I'm Daryl Wayne, producer of Late Night Health, inviting you to join the Late Night Health family. If you have any business targeting the growing boomer market, Late Night Health is the ideal advertising vehicle for you. From vitamins to insurance, alternative health to Western-style medicine, Late Night Health caters to the growing population of those over 40 years old. This vibrant demographic has expendable income to fight aging, purchase travel, take care of aging parents, or just have fun. Find out about the advertising opportunities with Late Night Health. Call us at 805-391-0308. That's 805-391-0308, or email us at info@latenighthealth.com. That's info@latenighthealth.com. Join Late Night Health as we empower people to take charge of their own health care. Call now at 805-391-0308. That's 805-391-0308.
There's a lot of talk all over the internet about the remarkable benefits of Carbon 60, and baby boomers are especially excited about it. Greska's Carbon 60 is the premium Carbon 60, developed by an aerospace and NASA scientist. 95% of Greska's customers report positive results from this Nobel Prize-winning technology in just 4 days. Imagine more energy, better health, and more vitality. It's very bioavailable to quickly mend toxin-crippled cells. This is a super powerful antioxidant. Bob Greska is so confident that you'll love his Carbon 60, he wants to send you a bottle at 50% off the regular price to see how life-changing this will be for you. Call 720-600-6040. That's 720-600-6040. Visit c-60.com to learn more. Call 720-600-6040 now, or visit c-60.com.
Late Night Health continues. I'm Mark Alyn, along with the insane Daryl Wayne. We're talking about prescription drugs, and I believe also supplements and things like that, with Dr. Rich Sagall from NeedyMeds. He's the founder of NeedyMeds, and you can go and visit them. They're a nonprofit at needymeds.org. That's needymeds.org. Rich, am I right? You still have discounts on supplements, vitamins, and things like that if you want them?
If you get it as a prescription.
Got it.
The drug card only works for prescription items. And in most drugstores, it also works for pet medicines you buy in the pharmacy.
Oh, well, that's good. So you can take care of Fido and your cat as well. Oh, that's good news to know. So how do these work?
Well, the way they work is the discount comes from the pharmacy. So let me give you an example, Mark. Let's suppose the list price of a drug is $200. That's what you pay if you just walk in and pay cash.
Gotcha.
With the drug discount card, you may pay $100, let's say. The discount comes from the pharmacy, so they're sacrificing $100 in profit so you can use your card. That $100, then they would add on a small amount, which is called a transaction fee. That's a little bit for the pharmacy, a little bit for the people that market the card, and a little bit for the people who run the program and the back-end processing. So the pharmacy takes the hit. They give the discount. It's not the pharmaceutical manufacturer. And all the drug discount cards work the same way. Now, the next question you're going to ask me is, why would a pharmacy do it? And they would do it because they're still making a profit. They're selling a script that might not sell otherwise. You would walk out at $200, you might be able to scrape by at $100. They're building customer loyalty. You're going to go back if you save that much. They put the pharmacy in the back of the drugstore, so you go along the aisles, and hopefully for them you buy things you may not have purchased otherwise. And the last is peer pressure. If everyone but their drugstore took the card, they'd lose business. So that's how the cards work.
And they all work the same. The discounts are coming from the retailer, the pharmacy, rather than from the manufacturer, the pharmaceutical company.
That's right. Now, some drug discount cards are dressed up to be like a coupon, but they're really just a drug discount card. Coupons truly come from the manufacturer and give you the discount, so that's a different situation.
A couple of months ago, I got a prescription. I don't remember what it was for. And when I went to to have it filled, the pharmacist looked at it and said, "Oh, with your insurance, it's a lot of money." Even though there's it was $100, and he said it's 49, and he said, "I think we can do better." He actually picked up 3 or 4 discount cards that he has in his register and ran the price check for me. Thank you, CBS. Thank you, Paul, in Thousand Oaks. Paul was so good, he's been made an area manager. I lost him. And the price came down to, $12 or $14. I've read
That's
that
the way
a
it
lot
happens with the discount cards. You just don't know till you run the price.
And so he keeps several of them right there at the register and runs it for every patient. Shouldn't, I'm paying $150 a month or $50, whatever it is, for either a Medicare supplement or it's part of my insurance, my monthly insurance. Shouldn't the insurance price be the best?
Can't answer that question. What should be and shouldn't be. It just varies considerably. And that's part of the problem. It's just all too complex. There's too many different options. The pharmacies have to come up with a list price, and then everything is based off the list price. So they may make it high, figuring very few people end up paying the real list price.
It would seem to me, in my opinion, that while the card is and I've used them. I used it in the example I just gave. That the insurance companies, though, should be offering the best price around. I mean, that's my opinion. Can I get a reaction to that, Rich?
Well, they should be. But you have to remember how insurance works. I like to tell people with health insurance or any insurance, you want to go into it thinking you're going to lose. You're not going to be a winner, no matter how you do it. Either you're going to spend all this money on insurance and not use it, or you're going to get sick. Those are the two options with health insurance. Either way, you lose. Spend money and get nothing, or you get sick.
It's so like buying a car.
You're going to win with insurance.
You're going to get...
Somebody has to pay... Somebody has to pay for the product. Somebody has to pay for it. Because if everyone used their insurance to the max, insurance wouldn't work.
But at the same time, pharmaceutical companies come up with a new drug, a new pain reliever, taking 2 old medications, blending them together, and now it's a whole new drug. They've gone through FDA approval, and they can charge more money again for drugs that may have been on the market for years.
Very true. You're paying for the convenience. And that's why it's so difficult, and you need to shop around, and you need to understand your medicines. Very often the combo meds are no better than taking the 2 pills separately. I've had the same experience with a dermatologic product, where it was a steroid and an anti-itch. And they put it together, it was $100 and some odd per tube. Buying them separately, over-the-counter products, it came to like $10 or $15.
It's funny, last week or 2 weeks ago, I cut myself, and I decided I wanted to do what my dad did, and he would put hydrogen peroxide on cuts. And I was cooking, I think, and I had a couple of, minor cuts all over my hands because I guess my knife fork isn't as good as I'd like to think it should be. And in looking at first aid products with peroxide, they were $8, $9, $10. And I went over to the first aid aisle, and I found peroxide, a bottle of peroxide for $1.58. So I felt good about that purchase.
Oh, the best thing to do in a case like that is just soap and water, because peroxide can kill some of the cells. So you would have been better off spending nothing and just using soap and water.
And you saved me if next time I cut myself, I'm calling you, Rich.
By all means,
I'll let you know. Our guest is Rich Sagall. He is the founder of NeedyMeds. They're based in Boston, but they're a national company. It's a nonprofit, and they have a drug card. And you can go to NeedyMeds.org, download one. There's no registration required. It really is a good way of checking up on pricing on drugs. So if you have a prescription...
Like you mentioned, we have a lot more than just the drug card on the website. We have information on about 30,000 programs.
What kind of programs, Rich?
Well, we talked a little bit about the free low-cost sliding scale clinic. We have programs that save on the cost of medication. We have programs that save on durable medical equipment like walkers, wheelchairs, diabetic supplies, etc. We have camps, scholarships, and retreats based on diagnosis. We have drug coupons. We have all sorts of information, all sorts of ways that people can save on healthcare costs.
And NeedyMeds has been around for what, about 10 years now? More? I can't remember.
No, try 22 years.
22 years. Oh, my. Listen, Rich, thank you very much for spending some time with us. Please, we're going to have you come back again. Go to see Rich at NeedyMeds.org. That's NeedyMeds.org. I'm Mark Alyn, along with the insane Daryl Wayne. We're going to spend some time with Daryl. I don't know what we're talking about, but that's coming up next as Late Night Health continues.
Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Words are a critical aspect of success. How you get your point across is a crucial part of what makes anything sell. So do it right and hire a writer. Whether it's articles, blog posts, technical writings, website content, product descriptions, or ghostwriting anything from a novel to a nonfiction book about your navel, contact Servet Hassan. If you want it to sell, write it right. Email Servet at servet@servethassan.com.